Good morning, people. You know who it is. Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave as usual. For those who not subscribed to the YouTube channel or the Twitter page, please feel free at TAE_WIGGS. I keep people on the latest scores, stats, and news injuries around these 2017 NBA playoffs, also including June 1st, 2017 NBA Finals. The way it's looking like, it may be the Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors playing June 1st for the NBA championship. Before I get into it, the game that come on tonight, a pivotal game 3 for the Boston Celtics taking on the Cavaliers. That game is at 8:30 on TNT. Since we know Isaiah Thomas is out indefinitely with the sprained right hip, um, this is going to be a tough game for the Celtics to win, especially on the Cavaliers for being down 2-0. I'm looking for the Cavaliers to come up big in this win. Hopefully Isaiah Thomas get well soon. See you next year. Let's get right into the game that happened last night between the San Antonio Spurs and the Golden State Warriors. The San Antonio Spurs came out at first, like they had things rolling on the ball, but after that it unraveled. They couldn't stop JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee was lighting them up in the first and second quarter. 16 points and 1 rebound. And they still had to stop other players, as in the Klay Thompsons and the Steph Currys. But we're going to get into them a little later. Let's talk about the Spurs, what they did on their offensive end. Uh, I was still disappointed at LaMarcus Aldridge. He had 6 points total in the first half. He scored 4 points in the first quarter. Then he went absent in the second quarter with 2 points to go into halftime. And in the second half, he only had 18 points and 5 rebounds. I mean, since they lost Tony Parker in the semifinals due to the quad injury, Kawhi Leonard with the ankle injury in game one of the conference finals. Then last night, they lost David Lee with a leg injury. He had to go get in the wheelchair. And you're losing a lot of valuable pieces to your team if you want to beat these Warriors team. You hear what Pop said when you take it on the Warriors. How they asked Pop, how can you beat the Golden State Warriors? He said, pray. And right now, the Spurs need a whole lot of praying to do because right now you down 3 games to none. Like no team never came back down 0-3 in the conference finals. So you know what you got from Jonathan Simmons. He put up 10 points in the first half, but he ended the game with 14 points. So he only scored 4 points in the second half. So you didn't get enough from other guys, but the bench did step up a bit. The bench did score 56 points. The bench outscored the starters. When the bench people like Ginobili put up 21 points, Pau Gasol got 12 and 10. Then you had Deontay Murray with 10 points. I mean, your starters, especially your backcourt, is looking awful. Your backcourt between the two had 14 points combined. 7 from Danny Green to go along with his 8 rebounds. He was 3 for 11. Then Patty Mills was 2 for 10 from the field to go along with his 6 assists and 7 points. So you cannot beat the Warriors if your backcourt is scoring 14 points. That's not going to happen. You got some valuable minutes from Kyle Anderson. He had 6 points with 9 rebounds and 5 assists. But the guard play is really supposed to be the strength of some of these teams. We know the guard play is the strength of the Warriors. And right now, the Spurs that have no answer, especially coming from LaMarcus Aldridge. I'm going to go back to him because, like I said, Tony Parker went down, David Lee, and Kawhi Leonard. They paid this guy with a 5-year deal, 105 or 110 million dollars, and he's not playing to this contract. If I was a Spurs fan, I would definitely ask, can I get some more money back? Because this right here from LaMarcus Aldridge, this is not LaMarcus Aldridge basketball. Like I'm saying, when he was in Portland, he was the man. He knew how to get his shots. You letting 6'6" or 6'7" Draymond Green dictate to where you shoot the ball from. You're supposed to put him on the block, put him in the blender, bag him down, and score easy buckets. He is forcing you to take shots that you normally don't take in your repertoire. I mean, he's forcing you to do some crazy things. You getting boxed out so much. You haven't had what a 10-point rebound game this series. So when can we see something different from Marcus Aldridge? He's not playing. He's playing soft. This is the deepest he's been in the conference finals in his career. He got to get it together because this right here is not LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, Portland Trailblazers LaMarcus Aldridge is fantastic. San Antonio Spurs LaMarcus Aldridge, it's not okay. I remember the Cavaliers they was trying to go after him during the off season. I'm glad they did because this is awful. This is pitiful coming from LaMarcus Aldridge. 6'11", you let somebody 6'6", 6'7" dictate to where you going on the floor. Don't like it. Spurs, you guys will be going home Monday since you already at home. This should be an easy cleanup for you guys to clean your lockers out in the player meeting exit interview. Guys is going home. The Warriors gonna sweep you guys. We thought this loss was bad by them losing 120 to 108. I would be surprised if the Golden State Warriors try to make a statement, try and go out there early and try to win by 30 or more. Um, let's get to the Warriors. Steph Curry, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line. And the great part about Steph Curry is, well, he can hit threes. He can dribble. He can penetrate and go to the hole and create his own shots. A lot of guards can do that. I haven't seen Patty Mills take that void, dribble to the hole, and create his own shot. And I'm piggybacking to Patty Mills because he was on a fast break yesterday, 3-on-1. He did not complete the fast break. Came all the way down, him, Jonathan Simmons, and Danny Green. By themselves, 3-on-1. He pulls the ball back out for a three-pointer. They miss. Luckily, they got the rebound, and Jonathan Simmons hit the ball off glass. Steph Curry, he's not afraid to go to that hole. He's going to attack you. If you're going to foul him, he like, foul me. And you're going to put him in the free throw line. He's shooting 90% from the free throw line. There's nothing you can do about that. I thought Klay Thompson played a fabulous game last night. He looked more like himself. 3 from 6 from the three-point line. He had 6 rebounds and 17 points to go along to help his team out to win this game. When I feel like he's getting involved in the game, the team was a little bit more dangerous. But you see the scoring was pretty much even in the starting lineup. Like I said, JaVale McGee played an awesome game. 16 points and 1 rebound. First half, played 12 minutes. He didn't do nothing else in the second half. Everybody else started getting in with doing other stuff. But Draymond Green, what can you say about him? 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 10 points. Fantastic game. For him to have 10 points, when you look across the board, what he did other ways, he plays defense. He's going to be on you all day. He's going to be in your ear. He's like a gnat at a barbecue. He's always going to be buzzing around you. He's going to be a pest. That's what he was doing. This is what he's doing right now to LaMarcus Aldridge, being that gnat to LaMarcus Aldridge barbecue plate. And there's nothing you can do about that. He's going to irritate you. Kevin Durant was a great pickup for him just because he scored 19 of his 33 points in the third quarter. This is the one thing the Spurs have to do. Do not let guys like a Durant or a Thompson and Curry go off on you and score no many points in the quarter, because when that happens, you don't have no chance of winning. He had 33 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. This right here is a formula of a championship team. I'm not saying that they're going to win it all because nobody has won a championship yet. You see by the hat, you know who I'm rooting for with my hat on. This is who I'm rooting for. The Warriors playing awesome. Even though Steve Kerr traveled with the team, he'd probably be ready to go sit on the sideline, probably for the NBA Finals. But right now, they take it one game at a time. Both teams are, but the Spurs are done. The fans is leaving early. Some fans are leaving early. It's the third quarter. I never seen anything like that. To get this far is discouraging because your stars go down, especially Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard. That's hurting. And I mean, I won't be surprised if Kawhi Leonard play game 4. If he don't, he don't. But I still won't be surprised if he do play, just to say, you know what, it's the last home game of the season. Let me just go out there and try to win the game for the fans, and see what goes from there. But we're gonna get right to this. Just to check out some key parts why the Spurs lost. They lost the assist battle 22-23. Steals was hurting them. They lost 10-12. Blocks, 3 blocks to 6. 15 turnovers to 21. 21 turnovers from the Warriors. Both of them guys are careless with the ball, both teams. But the team that was more careless, that was down the stretch, was the Spurs with the ball. A lot of crazy turnovers, traveling, throwing the ball way over the player's head. But I circled this one right here. It's the main one I circled. The Spurs shot 24% from the three-point line, while the Warriors shot a hot 41. 24%. I mean, if you're not on, you on. You have to go to the hole and penetrate more. You got to get the team involved. And settling for threes, you're not going to win it. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. I keep saying that in all my segments. And the free throw line was big for the Spurs, too. They lost there 60% to the Warriors 77. And you just can't do that. And they did out-rebound the Spurs 46-42. But if they want to win, LaMarcus Aldridge got to come with 26+. And the backcourt got to pick it up. Backcourt is not picking anything up. 14 points combined for Danny Green and Patty Mills. That's not enough for you guys to get a win. And it was just terrible. It was on Popovich's face like, yo, it's over. The series pretty much over. He down 0-3. We're not gonna come back and win this. But anything can happen. But right now with the Warriors playing, you're definitely not coming back to win this series. So Marcus Aldridge, I'm keep going back to you. You the man with the big contract. You have to play tougher than that. When I'm watching last night, I can go and get a couple of guys off the street that can play better than that. That is awful, man. That is awful. You need to take these tapes. Some people say, we're not gonna look at these tapes. We're gonna burn them. LaMarcus Aldridge need to know what he needs to do with these tapes from the playoffs. Go back and watch all his playoff games and see what he did wrong. And he would see getting boxed out by smarter guys, not getting back quick enough on defense, taking elevated shots, and he's rushing his shots. Take your time and make the shots. Take your time, because neither Kevin Durant or you going to play defense on each other. So take your time and find your shots, and you will have better results. Y'all know who I am. Tay Wiz, coming live from the man cave as usual. You can hit me on my YouTube channel, on my Twitter page at TAE_WIGGS. I keep up on the latest scores, stats, and news injuries around these 2017 NBA playoffs and, of course, June 1st to 2017 NBA Finals. Y'all have a great, wonderful day.